Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the new subscribers to this community. It's my sincere hope that you are met with love and support as you continue to journey towards your prepared places. To the returning subscribers, hey family, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this community. You are all valuable and you add so much value to this space. The narcissist's demonic hold on your soul. Yes. Have you ever wondered how it is that narcissists know when the right time to hoover you is? Have you ever wondered why sometimes you just can't seem to stop thinking about them? They have a demonic hold on your soul. I know a lot of people want to rest on this being a mental health issue. And that's fine if that is your perspective. It's just not mine. And this channel would not be the right place for you. But I invite you to continue to listen and share your perspective with me in the comments. I truly believe that this is a spiritual war, and there are many signs that it is a spiritual battle. For one, narcissists all act the same way. It's almost like they went to the same school and they got the same handbook. They have the same rules. They play the same tricks. That's why when you can figure out one narcissist, you can conquer them all. But you know, in the demonic world, there are different types of demons. They work at different levels. But you know, you have to understand that there are different realms even within the spiritual world, just like in our world, right? There are different socio-economical classes. You have your upper class, your middle class, your lower class. And even within those classifications, there are other subclasses or other subgroups. It's also the same type of thing on the other side. They have class. They have classes. They have different levels. And even if you think of an organization, there's a hierarchy, there's ranking and order in everything. So even in the kingdom of darkness, there is ranking and order. They all have a role to play. That's why you'll find some people are stuck on narcissistic abuse emanating from a spirit of Jezebel. But we also know that the spirit of Leviathan has a role in this too. But my take on this is that we would limit ourselves if we just rested on one or two particular spirits. There's several spirits. In order for a kingdom to run, in order for the enemy to be able to get his agenda accomplished, he needs different types of minions. So you have your low-level minions, and, you know, and they go up the ladder until you get to the leader of the cult, the devil. So there are different types of spirits involved. And even within each group, again, there are subclass, you know, there are subtypes. So there are so many different demons at work in this. And I am working on something for you for Sunday that I will share that will explain this more. I'll go into the different levels and the different rankings to help bring a little more clarity to this area. Because even when we talk about narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths, even within them, there are different types. You have your covert, your overt, and although they all act the same, there are slight differences here and there with the way they conduct themselves. But at the end of the day, they all went to the same school. You see, what happens when the narcissist comes into your life, when they recognize you, and as you see, they know exactly who to target. They never go for the weaker one. I want to dispel this right here and right now. I've seen quite a few videos lately, this week alone, several of them that have said that the narcissist goes after weak people. And, you know, the conversation was that you've got to be strong. You have to have rock solid boundaries and all these things. And No, the narcissist saw who you truly are. Many times people are blind to who they are because maybe of what life experiences they may have had, or they just haven't had the opportunity to walk into themselves yet. Their destiny hasn't yet collided with their purpose, but it's coming. For some, it's happened. But the narcissist has an awareness of this. Why? You see, your gifting, your talents, your anointings, those are gifts. Those are blessings that's attached to your purpose, the reason for your creation. And that in itself is nothing earthly. It was given to you by your creator. So it comes from a spiritual place. And so spirit recognizes spirit. So they're able to see who you are. They're able to see the true you. Now, they may not know exactly how high ranking you may be in whatever you're called to be, right? But they know that you are a force that they cannot resist. Why can't they resist you? Because you are everything that they want to be. That's right. You are everything they want to be. You have the power. You have the tenacity. You have the strength. You have the stamina. You have the light. You have giftings. There's something special and unique about you. People love you. You love people. You're empathetic. You're compassionate. You're kind. You're caring. You have wonderful and amazing qualities. Everything that they wish that they could have, they wish would come naturally to them. But because they are in alignment with wickedness, and that they have chosen this path for themselves and have come into agreement to work on that side, they can't have it. Why can't the narcissist change? Because there's a soul contract. They came into agreement with that. And so it would literally take an act of God. And you see, I personally have not heard of anybody be healed or cured of narcissism. It would take an act of God to do it, because it is not an earthly battle. It is not a mental health issue. Otherwise, they would have found the pill for it long time ago. Narcissists have been on earth since the beginning of time. They've had time to come up with something for it, and they haven't, because it's not of this world. It is a spiritual battle. The Bible tells us that some things will only be broken through prayer and fasting. This could be one of those some things. But would the narcissist do it? Would they come into agreement with it? Would the world recognize that this is what this is, and so we must now rise up and cast out this evil? I'm just saying, would they? Or are they going to continue to call it a mental health issue? So here's the thing. They have the insight on who you are. And so because of that, and mind you, again, these demons have been working in tandem. So we're going from your monitoring to your familiar to your territorial to all the other ones. And there's so many of them that are involved. But again, I'll include those on Sunday's video. Now, here's the thing. When the narcissist comes into your life, they absolutely have to mark their territory. They absolutely have to, especially when you have not encountered a narcissist before. When it's your first time, they have to come along and they spray you. Again, the narcissist is a swamp creature full of swamp water, and that is the Kool-Aid they drink, the devil's Kool-Aid that they drank. So they spray you with it. And now you have been marked. You've been marked. And that marking that they put on you is that demonic hold. You see, it doesn't matter where the narcissist goes, what they do, that marking, it's like spirit recognizes spirit. So when they're away from you, like let's say they're devaluing you, they're in the process of a devaluation, and so they're within you supply, they're doing what they're doing. They have you on a shelf. You're on silent treatment. You're in punishment, and you're longing for them. that scent that they left on you is calling out to the other spirit that is within the narcissist. That's what's truly missing the narcissist. It's that stench that they left on you. And now you're here wanting this person. Or even if the discard, let's say, is final, you're still longing for them, and your mind goes back to them because they're on you. They're still on you. They're embedded in your mind, in your emotions. They're part of you because they sprayed that on you. They sprayed that funk on you. And it's almost like it's a locator. They're able to always find you and know what you are doing because it is not of this earth. They know exactly when to hoover you because that scent is emanating something off of you. Something changes. You've had a chance to move on in your life and, get your glow back and get some bounce back and get some self-love and start working on yourself since the discard, and your life is changing. Things are changing. And the narcissist recognizes that this fragrance, and I say the narcissist, but you got to understand that it's the demon within them that recognizes that, hey, hold up, something about Joy is different, and we got to go check up on her because she's going to get away. I've got to successfully hoover her so that I can spray on her again. This is why you can't go back. Because when you do go back, what they will do is spray on you some more. And all that does is hold you to them longer. And the longer you are held to the narcissist, the longer you are in bondage. The longer you are in bondage, the longer that you are delayed in your own life and in your own purpose and in the things that you want to do and enjoying your family, having peace and love in your life. These are the things that the narcissist comes to, or that the enemy comes to steal, rob, and destroy from you, from your journey. That's what they come to take away. They don't want you to be able to get to that place. Because if you ever got to the place and came and your purpose and your destiny had the opportunity to collide, you come into the fullness of your creation. And this is what they fight, because your creation is something that is needed. Your purpose, your destiny, your talent, that is needed. And so they work hard to forfeit that because you're working for the very things that you are created for. So, I hope I'm making sense. But it's that spray that they put on you that puts that hold on you. You also know that when the narcissist sprays this funk on you, it's almost like you become a magnet for narcissists everywhere. And you yourself start to be like, hold up, suddenly there are all these narcissists around me. Yeah, of course, because that funk attracts them. They know that this one has been marked for our kingdom, and they all work to keep you trapped, especially when you try to break loose and move forward. This is a war. I can't tell you enough. This is a war. And many people say, well, these narcs, it's like it's raining narcs, right? They're just everywhere. It's raining narcs. Yeah, because you have an awareness and because you have been sprayed. But my point here today is not to make you fearful and not to have you consumed with the fact that they sprayed on you. Because greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. And you can do all things through Christ who strengthened you. It is time not to have your focus on the wickedness that they are, but to the one who can restore you, the one who can redeem you, the one who is waiting right now to love you. So I wanted to share this message because it was just pressing on me, and I really just had to, share it with you, why these narcissists just seem to keep on being, following you and just coming out of everywhere. It's like they're coming out of cracks all over the place, and it's because of the funk. It's that demonic hold on your soul. But the weapons of your warfare are not carnal. They're mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Another thing that you must remember, that you have been given the power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. Nothing shall by any means hurt or harm you. Again, you have the power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt or harm you. If I'm not mistaken, that has to be Luke 10:19. I'll have to double check that, and I'll put the correct verse in the description. But I thank you so much for your time. I hope this video resonates with you. Focus on the power that you have. Focus on what God can and will do for you. Because listen, you are the conqueror at the end of the day, because he has already empowered you to leap over every wall and troop. Thank you so much, family, for joining me. I appreciate your time. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Continue to take care of yourself and your family, and God bless you.